The head of communications at the Food and Drugs Authority, James Latte, says the recent report by the Ministry of Health's Investigative Committee on the Tobinco Pharmaceutical impasse has factual errors. Following its findings, the committee recommended that the unregistered drugs be shipped back to its country of origin.
Following the recent tussle between the Food and Drugs Authority (FDA) and Tobinco Pharmaceuticals, the Ministry of Health on October 27, 2013 set up a committee to review the governance and regulatory performance of the FDA in line with the Public Health Act 851 of 2012. Findings and recommendations in the report state inter alia that the Drug Registration Committee of the FDA, tasked to ensure that imported drugs were duly registered, met only once in 4 years. The report again alleged that products cleared under detention were not protected with the FDA's padlocks. The committee's report further revealed the lack of transparency regarding the operations of the FDA. In reaction to the committee's report, the head of communications at the FDA, James Latte, said between 2010 and 2013, the FDA received applications totaling 5,033, out of which 3,254 were duly approved, and the remainder rejected due to the inability of applicants to meet the quality, safety, efficacy or documentation requirements. Mr. James Latte said it was also untrue that the FDA's registration committee met only once in the last 4 years. As proof, Mr. Latte produced documentation of the meeting of members spanning 2010 to 2013. He said the registration committee met on a regular basis, and for 2013 alone, members of the committee met 5 times. The last meeting being December 23, 2013. Mr. Latte said the Food and Drugs Authority also disagrees with the allegation that products cleared under detention were not protected with FDA's padlocks.
If FDA detains products, what is done is this. The importer, or let's say the clients, will sign on the detain sheet, and the FDA official will also sign. When they sign, remember that this becomes a legal document saying that this product has been detained. Once they are detained, whether they are detained at an open place or in a room, the client has no right to touch it. That's one. Secondly, we have had instances where the places that the products were detained, there were other products there that have been given approval. You can't put the padlock there, because the guy uses the places for both the detained products and the undetained products. So the moment you put the padlock there, it means that you are telling the person not to sell the products.
On the issue of the lack of transparency on the operations of the Food and Drugs Authority, the head of communications said the Food and Drugs Authority has discharged its duties creditably in line with laid down rules and regulations.